What's up, Twitter? What's up, my gang? Facebook gang? What's up, everybody? I'll address you momentarily. Yes, I hope everybody's having a fabulous, fabulous day. So much to talk about. So much to talk about. Facebook, hi. Hi, Isaiah. How are you? Hi, Andrea. What's up, Twitter? Hi. What's good? What's up? How you guys doing? Hope everybody's doing well. I'll address you motherfucking goddamn gatorily, honey, because it's a lot to talk about. It's a lot to talk about. Hey, Ashley, how are you? Hi, Yvette. Hi, Miss Snow, how are you? Over here on YouTube, 7 people who aren't saying anything. I know this is an avant-garde hour for me, but I had to make time for you, and I had to make sure that I had a voice to deliver what I must deliver to you. Hi, Gladys. Hi, Kiara. Hi, Melly. What's up, Chanel? Hi, Lucille. What's going down? What's up, Iris? How are you? I love you, too. Melba is in the building. We have Jamie over here. Hi, guys. So, my name is Boots. I am the hip-hop oracle, intuitive reader extraordinaire. I feel the energy of people, places, and things, and based on that energy, I'm able to accurately foreshadow the future. Typically, Monday through Friday at 9 o'clock not 9, girl, 11 o'clock a.m. I am broadcasting live on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, hi Twitter, and YouTube. But today, we just have YouTube and Facebook and Twitter with us because over my birthday weekend, I done got locked up in Instagram jail, girl, okay? And I'm going to tell you all about it very, very, very shortly. I want to let you guys know that I love you so much. I am in processing mode. This weekend was definitely a whirlwind for me, and we're going to talk all about it. And thank you for all of the birthday wishes. As you can see, I'm still giddy off of my birthday. It was amazing, but we'll talk about it momentarily, okay? For now, the tip jar is open. It is a regular show, okay? So if you would like your questions answered by myself, I am obliging. I'm Mary J, obliging you with the answers to your questions right now, utilizing my world famous psychic ability. Visit my website, www.spiritsquad.org, and right now, you can purchase yes or no questions, quick readings, 3-month readings, 6-month readings, and reading deluxe. And at the end of the show, actually, I'll make them available right now. Text message readings are available as of right now, okay? I'm going to throw this thing to a new song. This is a preview of my song, New Orleans. I'm going to buy a couple of watchers over there on Facebook because we're locked down on Instagram and I have to be the baddest bitch. Okay, who is the baddest bitch? Who is the baddest boosh? Okay, that's what Jocelyn Hernandez calls baddest bitches. Who is the baddest boosh? Have to be the baddest boosh. So I'm going to go over there on Facebook and buy about 1,000 people watching the show. But you guys are organic, so that you're here first, and I'm glad that you are here. Make sure you hit share on this video. While I am in Instagram jail, we're going to boost up everything else, okay? Yeah, I do have little gnats flying around here because I did have a house party and I left some windows open. We'll talk, okay? But if you see a bug flying around, it is the crackhead. Make sure that you swat him. How would you swat a crackhead if you see them doppelganger? You let me know. Oh, yeah, no, I haven't let it go. I have not let it fucking go. But we will have a doppelganger update. But I have to be careful because that Law and Order theme song is copywritten and they've been flagging my shit left and motherfucking goddamn gay right. It's so good to see you guys. I know I'm just looking at 3 cameras on my desk right now, but those 3 cameras represent all of you who support me, all of you who enabled the lifestyle that I am growing thoroughly accustomed to. And for that, I just have to give myself more of you. Like right now, I don't want to be live because I'm, as you can see, recovering from being smoked out and partying my ass off this weekend. But I have an obligation to you. And, as long as I have one person that believes in me, I will always show up here. So thank you for being that one person. Thank you for our personal connections that we share. Thank you for... I'll throw it to break. Thank you for everything. I'm going to talk about the birthday party and things of that nature momentarily, and then I will be off into reading you, okay? But the tip jar is open, and I am going to play a preview of my song, New Orleans, as we get started, okay? Drop a pin. Tell me where you're watching from. Tell me how you enjoyed the birthday festivities, and I will be right back with you. Thank you. Bitch. Bitch. Fuck. Bitch. How the fuck did I get in New Orleans? Bitch, I'm in New Orleans on that. Bitch, I'm in New Orleans on some. Bitch, I'm in New Orleans on that. Bitch, I'm in New Orleans on that. Bitch, I'm in New Orleans on that. Bitch, I'm in New Orleans on some. Bitch, I'm in New Orleans on some weird shit. They cannot take my outfit. Money grind, got my bitch in pocket. Then they parade up the demon. Linked up with my witches. We get it cracking up some real witch shit. Rich shit. I'm locked up in a quarter. Boom, down. I get it from my chauffeur. Real witch shit. Money ride is my first time in New Orleans. Blew my witches cause with money I ain't bought it. I heard the shit get crazy though. So I'm looking like a character I'm Nintendo. But don't let me, bitch, I'm shady, bitch. The cake is hot as shit. Culture is like something out of a movie with the crazy list of people with the action comedy on top of me. And they know I ain't a lady, looking like the way I wear my people with the action comedy on top of baby. They know I ain't a lady, looking like the way I'm doing. I'm in New Orleans or some weird shit. They cannot take my outfit. Money grind, got my bitch in pocket. Then they parade up the demon. Linked up with my witches. We get it cracking up some real witch shit. Rich shit. I'm locked up in a quarter. Boom, down. I get it from my chauffeur. Real witch shit. One more time for the ugly hoes. One more time. Sharice is laughing. I know why you're laughing. Shut up. Shut up. One more time. I just gotta get my shit. Fuck that black power. Bitch, I'm in New Orleans on that. Bitch, I'm in New Orleans on some. Bitch, I'm in New Orleans on that. Bitch, I'm in New Orleans on that. Bitch, I'm in New Orleans on that. Bitch, I'm in New Orleans on some. Bitch, I'm in New Orleans on some weird shit. They cannot take my outfit. Money grind, got my bitch in pocket. Then they parade up the demon. Linked up with my witches. We get it cracking up some real witch shit. Rich shit. I'm locked up in a quarter. Boom, down. I get it from my chauffeur. Real witch shit. Money ride is my first time in New Orleans. Blew my witches cause with money I ain't bought it. I heard the shit get crazy though. So I'm looking like a character I'm Nintendo. But don't let me, bitch, I'm shady, bitch. The cake is hot as shit. Culture is like something out of a movie with the crazy list of people with the action comedy on top of me. And they know I ain't a lady, looking like the way I wear my shit. People with the action comedy on top of baby. They know I ain't a lady, looking like the way I'm doing. I'm in New Orleans or some weird shit. They cannot take my outfit. Money grind, got my bitch in pocket. Then they parade up the demon. Linked up with my witches. We get it cracking up some real witch shit. Rich shit. I'm locked up in a quarter. Boom, down. I get it from my chauffeur. Real witch shit. Hey. Yeah. Okay, y'all know I'm working on an album. That's a preview to my song, New Orleans. One of my witches is in the comment section right now. She flew to New Orleans with us. And I'll tell you an interesting story before we start talking. But Sharice Cardwell, she's over here on Facebook. And basically the first night we were in New Orleans, we decided to go to a bar outside of the hotel that we were lodging in. She's one of my witches that I talked about flying out in that song. I talk about real life in my music. It's just how I do. And we were at a bar, we were minding our business, and this dude, like, he had a group of people with him first, right? And they left him. I guess they left his drunk ass at the bar, and I was just doing my thing, hopping, doing what I need to do. And he was like, you can go ahead with that weird shit. He was talking to me, and I started turning the fuck up. I took that shit and I said, I'm on some weird shit. I guess I'm on some weird shit, start popping and shit like that. It was a hell of an insider thing, but I decided to use that in the record. So Sharice Cardwell is having a moment. Allow me to reintroduce myself. Boots is the name, the hip-hop oracle. That is my title. But I am an intuitive reader who uses the skill of tarot to divinate messages from the other side for you. I am the best at what I do. Give me trophy emojis in the comment section if you do agree. I was going to buy watchers over here for Facebook, but I got aggravated with it. So I just said, fuck it. Look, do me a favor. Hit share on Facebook, okay? Get the likes up. Get the comments up. If you're watching, if you're entertained, if you've never been read by me, do that for me. If you're watching on Twitter, please share it on Twitter, you know? This is my second wind, okay? And what I mean by that is I feel like this weekend was the end of an era, and we're entering into a different era of Boots Tarot, and I'm entering into a different era of my consciousness altogether. So sometimes to do that, God strips away some layers, and the layer today was my comfortable platform of Instagram. So I'm going to have to grow my other platforms, and that's perfectly fine. That's perfectly okay. Okay? So instead of buying it and being fraudulent about the numbers, I want you guys to support it. If you can, please help me out. I would love if you guys could just share it on YouTube, like it on YouTube, and subscribe, and I would really appreciate that. But enough about the promotions and things of that nature. My birthday. Okay, so the last time you guys saw me, I was on the toilet. On Thursday, right? Give me toilet emojis. Y'all know to give me emojis when we doing stuff, right? Okay. So I was on the toilet, and I was talking about how I was preparing myself mentally for what was about to go down. Well, baby, it went the fuck down, okay? I know that I was numb to the bullshit prior to the festivities, and I wasn't able to go live during this weekend because I was so busy, and there were so many people involved with what we were doing that I had to be conscious on that. And I have to be honest with you, it felt like I was cheating on y'all with the real world. Is that weird? I mean, I know I'm an internet personality. I know that I'm a social media celeb or whatever, but like I felt like I should be giving y'all that attention and not the people that were around me, unless they were staff. And you guys saw my staff in the stretcher that we took to the brunch. Okay, so let's back up a little bit. So on Thursday, I got completely obliterated after I got my nails done in the hood, right? I went to the hood, I started reading these hood ass niggas, and I brought my birthday in, which was Friday of last week, in the hood, fucked up. I'm talking about, I was on everything. I did have a slight relapsing situation go down. Everyone knows I've been struggling with cocaine. I love the shit, okay? Let's be honest. I will never stop loving it, but I do have control, and you're going to be so proud of me. I'm going to tell you why. So I got fucked up in the hood on Friday morning, okay? I come back home, and then y'all saw me on the toilet releasing my bowels, and then it's almost as if things just kind of blended together. People started coming from out of town, and it's like I blinked. I know you want to blink like me, pop on a lash and see how I see. I see, okay? But I blinked, and then my house was full of people, okay? So the first people that came were the elderly. The wise ones. My Orisha did come, and she was actually fully clothed, which shocked the fuck out of me. And her daughter came as well. Her name is Gabby, and she dressed in traditional witch attire. Think, what's that movie with them witches in school, and they just remade it? Damn, I'm drawing a blank. What is it? And the witch loses her mind at the end of the first one, but the second one, some man loses her mind. Trivia. What witch movie is that? Oh my god, it's going to bother me. The lead character had a pixie cut in the new one. Oh my god, what is the fucking movie? I'm losing it. Okay, I'm gonna look up and tell you. You know, she was dressed in those garments or whatever. And so we started hosting my friends and family first. Maya, my assistant. Let me tell you something about Maya. The Craft. Thank you. Oh my god, I drew a blank like hell. Thank you so much, Lucy. The Craft. Yes. So she was dressing in like traditional witch attire, and it was very avant-garde, absolutely beautiful, right? So the elders came first, my aunts, my uncles, my cousins, and at that point I already knew that they were flabbergasted. Like, they couldn't believe where they were. They couldn't believe somebody that they were related to was able to afford what they were bearing witness to. Now, I know you guys see the big house on social media, but if you ever come to the big house, you see it is a property, it is an estate, and they can definitely see why I'm overwhelmed by where I live, you know, and it's taking some adjusting to. But they come in, they're singing praises. The elders of my family were very jubilee and joyful, and I smoked a blunt with my mama. Oh, that was the next day. Sorry, let me stay on track. Okay, so from there, people started coming in from out of town. I got people from Greensboro coming. People came from New York coming. LA, people were coming in. They were coming in. And all of a sudden, we had a party on our hands. I didn't have my phone a lot. I left a lot of things in this office because I knew people weren't going to be chilling up here. So I left my phone up here for the most part. And I was just really trying to make sure, because we didn't hire security for the house party. I didn't think I needed it. But come to find out, we did. One of the girls who was my advisor on the advisory board, Latia, I don't know how she bamboozled her ass to my house, child. I don't know how she got here, but she did some type of astrology work, and she got her ass right up in the big house. Not just one day. She came the next day, too. I don't know how this baby did it, but I felt completely safe. Callie, she came, and y'all know Callie. She started off as a fan, just like you guys, and now she works for me. She was everything. Like, she's like my second command and assistant. Like, and everybody had such a helpful vibration. I was like, oh my God, I really don't have to do anything. Like they were cooking the food, they were setting up the grills, and it was about like 4 or 5 o'clock on Friday, and I got my wish. It stormed, and it did not storm the whole time. It stormed for about an hour, and then it dubbed down, and then people started to arrive. So the maintenance man came, the pool people came, my neighbors came, everybody was here. And then enters in my family. My cousins. Now, squad, you know, we've talked. You know, okay, how my perception is when it comes to my family who was around my age. You talking about gagging. I'm talking about jaw on the floor. I'm talking about, like, they were so shocked. They were judgy, but they couldn't judge shit. They had nothing to judge. There was nothing to be said about what young little Brandon was able to create. Ooh, shit, hold it in, Boots, hold it in. We're not gonna let it out. They were in awe. They couldn't believe it. They were singing praises, but you know, you can kind of like see out in the distance as to, you know, the gossip and stuff that was going on and things of that nature. But it was so refreshing just to see the stamp of approval. It validated me in a lot of ways, because in my family, I've always been known as the black sheep. You know, if you're the black sheep of your family, give me sheep emojis. And I know that a lot of you guys can relate to that. Like, I was ostracized. I was not normal. I was weird. I was supposed to take my dress and my nails off. I was supposed to not be able to be as successful as I am, and I am the most successful person in my family right now. And I'm very proud of that fact. And to see the proudness peek through their judgment, it meant everything to me. So when they started to arrive, they brought some plus ones and stuff like that, and which was absolutely fine with me. I did not mind it at all. But I was everywhere. I was entertaining everyone at the same time. So here comes JoJo. And y'all know JoJo. He's my producer. He got 50 of them kids, child. When the kids got here, we had a fucking party on our hands. I'm talking about kids was jumping in the pool. Kids was jumping into the dog pen. It was pandemonium, honey. It was pandemonium. There were some people that came from the orphanage that I grew up in, too. An interesting story about them I'll tell momentarily. I did have to curse somebody out. Y'all know Latia, the astrologist I just got done talking about over here. Well, she brought this plus one who just got he got a little too comfortable with me. Okay, and he was on my couch playing Tekken against my cousins, and I didn't like some of his verbiage, so I pulled the plug from the TV and told his ass to get the fuck up out of here. And then Keisha and JoJo made sure that he did get the fuck up out of here. I do not like that individual. That individual is no longer allowed near me. There was also this lesbian. She was a masculine lesbian who comes at the wee hours in the morning. I don't know where she came from, but she came, and it was almost as if she was challenging me. So I had to let my horns show a little bit, and then she kind of simmered down, and then I got attracted to her out of nowhere. I don't know what the fuck was going on. I will tell y'all that I was lit motherfucking boots, bitch. Lit boots. Okay, so, y'all seen the video on social media where the fireworks went off into the crowd. Now, mind you, I wasn't doing the fireworks. I wasn't doing anything. I was drinking. I was hobnobbing. I was mingling. I was drunk off my ass, bitch. And so was the elders of my family. Everybody was drunk. We was lit. If you don't drink, you drank that day, okay? I think even the babies had a little sip of something, child, especially Sophia. That's Callie's baby who was here. And Eli, that's her husband. Y'all can see her in the 360 camera video that I dropped or whatever, right? And so we everybody was lit. I mean, about damn 8:39, everybody was lit. And my little cousin was the one who was lighting the fireworks. His name is Jace, and he is over there on Instagram, and he follows me. He loves his big cousin Boots and stuff like that. You know, I've been around him more than I've been around my traditional family or whatever. So we always light fireworks in the hood for the 4th of July. We always do it. So I think that it was his time to take the reins and light the fireworks. Well, I don't know what in the hell happened, but one of them fireworks tilted back toward the house, and as you can see, motherfuckers was running for their life. They was running for their fucking life. Baby, I was in the house taking a shot with Callie at the time. I was, and I think we were taking a shot with one of my other little cousins who just came into her own. She got titties out of nowhere. I don't know what they feeding these children, child, but that child had titties out of motherfucking nowhere, child. And I was like, what the hell going on? So all I hear is bang, bang, bang. So I immediately go reach for one of my guns that's located in my kitchen. And everybody was running in the house. And I was trying to figure out, y'all can't be stampeding up in here like this. So I immediately got a little defensive. I was like, what's going on? And Sierra, who is the funniest fucking person ever. Sierra Graham is my makeup artist, and she did a phenomenal job. But she is hilarious. I'm talking about like her side comments will have you kikiing all fucking night. Anyway, so she showed me the video of the people running, and I was like, oh my God. And it's funny. Everybody knows I'm a witch. Everybody knows I do magic. Everybody knows I do witchcraft, X, Y, and Z. You guys know this, okay? I put a protection spell over my house that anyone with ill intentions may believe, okay? Not only believe in me, but may believe, and get your ass the fuck up out of here. The fireworks went to a specific group of people who were haters. And I'm not going to specify who that group of people are. You know exactly who you are. When I saw the video, there was nothing that tilted those fireworks back. It wasn't the combustion. It wasn't the thing they were sitting in. They naturally gravitated towards the group of people that needed to be dismissed. Right after that, they left. I was impressed with my witchcraft at that moment. I have to be honest with you. I was not only impressed with this house, because this house is a truth serum, but I watched the video. And the group of people, I had just literally had it wasn't a bad conversation, but it was more one where they were begging for my forgiveness. And I don't forgive very easily. I told you guys I'm a Taurus, and I wanted to kind of make amends, which is why I invited them to come. But it was really no men's made. Bitch, I was on Crown Black. Bitch, I can't make no men's drinking liquor no way. So I was drunk off my ass, and that firework went right towards that group of people, and they left right after that. Loved it. Loved every minute of it. And then I kicked that motherfucker out of my damn house that was playing video games with my cousins. Now look, prior to that, my friend Donnie came down, and he's a Caucasian, lovely individual. And he's the administrator of my group squad. Shout out to all the gang that celebrated my birthday with me too. And he was the first, and he said he was going to come during elderly hour, and he definitely came during elderly hour. And I'm looking at you guys' comments. You guys are having that moment that I had. Like, I could not believe that this house protected me like that. Like, this is where I'm supposed to be. And I've been told that this house is cursed. I've been told this house is not cursed. It is a truth serum. If you have ill intentions, you will be made leave. You know, it's just what it is. And I'm very impressed with spirits and my abilities through that process or whatever. There's also, going back to Donnie. Donnie, he came, and him and his wife were in the powder room, and someone enters the powder room, and we all just kind of looked. It was a moment, but Donnie's one of my best friends, but he also suffers from social anxiety as well. So he said he was going to come, and when it started getting too crowded, he was going to make leave, and he did leave. But I honestly wish he would have stayed. I wish he would have stayed. He has great energy, and everybody was jamming with each other in such a way that it was so camaraderie. It was so much camaraderie from people from every walk of life, from the orphanage to my family to high school to college people I haven't seen in years. It was a fucking phenomenal time, bro. And I have to be honest, I said it during the speech. And during the speech, this is the first time that my family saw me work, right? So it was a party, but we were also filming for a show. So there were cameras places, and Maya was definitely patting me down. Sierra came up with the hair and makeup. My family's in the corner like who? Like, they couldn't believe I had a staff. Bro, like I have people that work up under me and get paid very, very nicely to do so. One of the biggest moments was Shavandra over here on Facebook. I flew her out. She was the one that won the contest, and she had a red carpet experience and a VIP experience to everything during the birthday festivities. The first time we met was at the house party, and she walks into the big house and she just starts bawling, crying, and I cry, and it was good. And my mother takes this god awful picture of us crying and embracing each other, which was absolutely fabulous. But we going back to the speech. I had to give like this little speech for production or whatever, and they're patting my makeup, and I have assistants and service, and my family's in the back by the dog pen, just like jaws dropped. And one of the cousins that I have, who I feel like is the most, and she was starting to make noise. One of the producers said, "Quiet on the set," and she gagged. It was fucking validating, and it was a part of evolution that was. I needed it. I needed it so much. At the end of the night, of course, there was other drama going on, but I'm not going to, explain anybody's business. But my staff and my manager and Maya is a pit bull on the low. Like, she was policing motherfuckers. I ain't never seen that side of her. Like, she's always really quiet and she does what she gets paid to do and things of that nature. But she actually was security to some of these motherfuckers. Like, she overheard somebody drop my address to someone else. And Maya was like, "You gotta go. You gotta leave." And I was so impressed. I was so impressed. The house party, let's sum this up because we got to go to the brunch. The house party was everything I needed. Everything I needed. It's the last time I'm ever going to do it. Okay, I'm never throwing any more parties at my house. I'll throw like little gatherings, signature gatherings is what I'll call them. But I would never throw another party of that magnitude. I mean, and I live in a neighborhood where the police don't disturb you. They really do their job. Like, so when everybody saw the police outside, they were there to make sure we were okay, for real. They weren't trying to incriminate nobody, nothing like that. When black people see the police, they immediately get nervous and scared. No, they were really there. Is everything okay? And Keisha, they were talking directly to Keisha, like they had walkie-talkies and shit. They developed some type of system just in case, some shit popped off. It was such a fucking good time, man. It was such a good time. Such a good time that house party was. And so then everybody goes to hotels. I end the night with my gay mother, Lovely, who ended up staying back to make sure that I was okay. And the speech was absolutely fabulous. And again, I brought my birthday in the studio. I feel like I'm missing something that I want to touch on, but I can touch on it later. And let's move on to the brunch. So the next day, everybody departs, and then everybody comes back the next day around like 9 o'clock in the morning. So I'm up and ready to get beat into full glam. My mother shows up here. Security shows up. The stretcher shows up. Everybody's ready to go or whatever. And I'm getting dolled up. So, my hair's getting done. Sherry's here with her son, Sean. And we're still drinking. Now, mind you, we've been fucked up. We started getting fucked up. I started on Thursday, but I ended up continuing to get fucked up throughout the entire weekend. It was my birthday. It's my birthday. I'm saying, I get fucked up. So my mother comes and everybody's moving around. They're moving and shaking and doing all types of things. And I'm trying to get into that goddamn tuxedo that I didn't have no pants on with. And all of a sudden, my manager comes into the back where I'm trying to get dressed, and she says, "Your mother's crying and we don't know what to do." Now, my first thought was, okay, she wants some attention. My mother, she's that, I wonder where she gets that from. I mean, I wonder where I get that from. My mother is like that. She wants attention. She likes attention, right? Okay. So I thought she was just trying to, distract everybody to look at her for a minute. But I go in the room and, she says something to me. And I still haven't yet fully processed it, but it is more of an emotional statement. She said, "You're surrounded by such good people that I can leave this." She said, "You're surrounded by such good people and such a good team that I can leave this earth knowing that you'll be cared for." And it kind of made us late. But that statement really affected me. And it affected everybody in the room. Everybody was crying. It wasn't just me. It was everyone. Everyone was crying. Like, and we consoled her. And it was a beautiful, beautiful moment. It was so beautiful. And I wish I could bottle it up and like sell it to you guys, because I wish everybody could have experienced that. But it was that moment was probably one of the best moments of the entire birthday. And it had nothing to do with turning up or anything like that. Okay. So shout out to you, Mom. You're a great mom. And after that, she smoked her first blunt with me at the winery. So the winery was not close. It was like 45 minutes out. And that limousine, we couldn't figure out how to get the goddamn music on. And I was drunk and I was hot. I was hot as hell. It was hot as hell over the weekend in North Carolina. And I was boiling up. And new people came. Todney from college came. She was one of my modeling inspirations. And she came. And we get to the winery, and it is bougie. I'm talking about bougie, honey. I'm talking about wee fee. I'm talking about there was nothing less than a Tesla in the parking lot. I mean, and Range Rovers. It was a bougie place. Keisha booked the hell out of that shit. So they were trying to figure out, well, who the hell is this? And a stretch limousine coming out of the thing. And all of these people were outside of the winery waiting to see who it was. I stepped out with them no drawers on. Now, mind you, it took me forever to get out of the goddamn car because those shoes didn't fit. If you look at the content that I dropped, you can see the back of those shoes were out because we couldn't zip the shit up. We could only zip it up halfway, and everybody knows my calves are as bigger than my dick is, honey. I have huge calf muscles, like, and so when I buy like high waist boots or like some calf high boots, they got to be like extra large on the girth, honey. We needed like a whole lot more material, bitch. And we were trying. I had to pull JoJo on the boat because we needed a man. We needed a man to pull up the damn zipper, and we got it up halfway, and we tried to fold the rest of it down. It was a mess, girl. But I said, okay, we got these people waiting, child. You know, the wine is getting cold and hot, whatever wine, fermented or whatever the fuck it does. And yeah, we basically he zipped it up halfway. I got out, and then we were escorted to our seat on the prairie. We're gonna call it the prairie. We was on the prairie, and there was a bunch of these bougie people with hats and whimsical outfits, and here I come with no pants on. And I guess I took the word bottomless mimosa a little too literally, if you do say so my goddamn self. But I was bottomless, and I drank all the mimosas. And we're sitting there, and Patrice Rogers shows up. Patrice is a fan from she's involved with everything, but she really be getting on the staff nerves. She be getting on the staff nerves digitally, but she showed up. Patrice showed up, and she had this weed pen or whatever. And my mama said, "Can I hit that?" I said, "Mama." She said, "What?" I said, "That's weed." She said, "I know. Shit, I've been smoking weed since before your ass was born." She went off on a little tangent or whatever. I said, "Well, go ahead and hit it then." And so she's smoking. I pull out a blunt. She said, "I want to hit that too." I said, "No, you don't." My mother was high boots, bitch. I ain't never seen this bitch high. But then I did see her high, and I thought to myself, I seen her high before. Okay. The brunch was nice. It was nice and conservative. They had charcuterie boards. If y'all don't know what it is, I didn't know what it was either, girl. It's a fancy way of saying a buffet that ain't a buffet. It's a tray of cheese and crackers and olives and hors d'oeuvres and real bougie, like real bougie. It was bougie, girl. I mean I wanted bougie, but they took bougie to another level. I'm talking about that. It was bougie as hell, girl. Okay, I ended up. Everybody wanted to know who I was. I mean, I felt like it was my birthday. But there were people there that recognized who I was, who weren't a part of our venture. They just were going there. You're Bootz. And so they were fanning out. Two things with my mother on this too, just to keep y'all abreast. I have new security guards. They're actually outside right now because, just for safety purposes, because so many people got my address. I decided to keep them around for about a good 2 weeks so that people don't think they can just show up to my motherfucking house unannounced. And we already had one incident occur already. So I'm glad I do have security, and I'm glad I have 4 guns in this house. But we have new security guards, and he is the size of Shaq. I mean, that man is big. Okay, Sierra Graham wanted to be with him. She said, "Oh, I like that man, but I only seen him with his mask on." We get back in the goddamn stretcher, and she said, "I don't want him no more." I said, "What happened?" She said, "I found his Instagram, and then he took that mask off." I said, "I ain't got nothing for you to do." I said, "All right, Sierra, let's keep it moving." So when my mom got out of the stretcher, she said, "Who's the security for?" And Keisha was like, "You really don't know who your son is, do you?" She said, "My child." And she's like, and the security guard, he was standing in the sun the entire time. She was like, why don't you come sit down? He said, no, ma'am, I'm at work. No, ma'am, I'm at work. My mother is slightly oblivious to who I am, which has been very, very refreshing to me. But we had a conversation today, and I think she's starting to get it. Well, she goes up to the buffet or whatever, and I had a security guard escort her. She said, I don't want him, I don't want him, I don't want him, or whatever. She goes to the bar, and 3 girls fan out on my mom. She was like, are you Bootz's mother? Are you Bootz's mom? And she was like, yeah? What? And I guess she started to connect the dots at that, like, oh, like she was having one of those moments. Ultimately, we were able to capture some great content at the brunch. It was fabulous. It was real bougie. It was my type of event. It was just really far out there. It appealed to my fancy side, my pinky up side, which was really, really cool. So from there, I decided to throw a day house cleaning party, okay, because there were people out of town. And my manager hated me for this, but I invited everybody that was at the brunch to my house. And because I wanted them to help clean. I didn't want Maya to have to hire a cleaning crew, and I didn't want her to have to take the brunt of it on her own. So I said, everybody come on to the big house or whatever. And prior to them getting there, I don't know how Latia teleported from the brunch back to the big house, but this bitch was everywhere. Okay? I mean, I don't know how she beat me there. So I had to go inside by myself to cast the protection spell first because I was re-inviting people back into my space. And I was able to do so. And so nobody was cleaning at all. We actually got into the hot tub, and Callie and Maya ended up doing things. And I don't know why Callie is so motherly. I know she can't help it. You know, she just had my god baby, Michael. And Callie was just cleaning. She was cooking, and she kicked everybody out when it was time to go. So thank you, Callie. I got a very important phone call. I got a call for some reality TV that I had to do the interview for right then because they were just about to go into pitching. So I come up to my office to handle that, and I said, Callie, please get everybody out because I need to focus. It had to have been a birthday gift from the guides because I was trying to get on this show. And they told me no. And then they gave me the call right as I'm having a birthday event at my house on a Sunday because they were going to pitch it on Monday. I come up to my office. I say, everybody got to go. All I hear downstairs, all right, wrap it up. Everybody got to go. Get your kids. It's time to go. It's time to go. And she rounded up everybody and they left, and I handled the phone call very accurately. But I was able to see everybody again at the skate party that I'm going to talk about momentarily, okay? So we come back here. I'm getting reset with Glam after that phone call. We're gossiping. We're talking. The girls are here. Miyone, my advisor, she's here. She's in the flesh. Everybody's so blunt. Shavandra is over there on the couch. She fits right in. That's the fan I flew out. You guys know. Yeah, she fits right in. She's on the couch. We're chilling. We're having a good time or whatever. And then all of a sudden it's time to go to the skate party. And I put on that damn dress. Now that dress is the devil. That dress is demonic. That dress is from Lucifer himself. That dress was made by the handmaidens of hell. That dress is getting burned. That corset sucks. I want to tell you, women. If you wear corsets or waist trainers or anything like that, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. You got to take that shit off. Okay, I knew I wanted to pull it off for the look, but I knew that shit was gonna come off at the skating party. Bitch, I put that. I mean, the way they did it, my hairstylist put her foot. I'm talking about her whole foot on me and yoked that string, and I said, "Bitch, I still feel like I got emphysema from that shit." But I put that dress on. We get in the limousine for the last time, honey. Again, I was hot. By the way, I took off all of my clothes on the way back from that brunch because we was in that car for 45 minutes. And everybody know I like it real cold, right? I like it cold. Raise your hand. Give me, what temperature do you like stuff? Like right now, my house is like 69 degrees cold. I like cold because I'm always generating so much heat. What do you like it? What temperature do you like where you're at? Are you a cold nature person, hot nature person? I like being cold because I generate heat, you know? So I don't like being too hot. But after I got from that winery, I took off all my clothes, sitting right next to my motherfucking mama in that goddamn stretch limousine, bitch. Okay, sure did. And And yeah, I got out the limo, and the limo driver was like, "Oh," I said, "I'm sorry, I'm showing up. I'm sorry, I'm getting out of the car different than how I got in it, but I'm hot." And you know, so that went down. So we got in the limousine. I bricked that bitch out again, and we get to the skate party or whatever. And we had about 40 people that showed up to the skate party or whatever, friends, family, and people who bought tickets for it or whatever. But the skating ring is so big, so it looks like people were spaced out in the videos or whatever. But it was like 40, 50 people that did show up. It was a fabulous, fabulous time. And I indeed busted my ass. I busted the blackest part of my ass, baby. I hit that damn ground so hard I thought I had it because you know once you get that first jug back, you think you good to go, baby. I wasn't good to go, baby. I was the first one on that goddamn floor. I hit that floor, and bitch, I hit the floor for real. And I don't know if y'all saw that 360 video I just dropped, but I didn't have on no drawers. Bitch. I fell and then I rolled because I didn't want nobody to see my damn shit. Bitch, I fell and I rolled, and my new security guard, who fine as hell, okay, y'all know I tried to fuck him. Now, y'all know me, okay, y'all know me more than I know my damn self at this point. Y'all know I tried to fuck that light-skinned son of a bitch, but that motherfucker, he sat up there and jumped over the wall to pick me up. I mean, when you give these security guards a task, they own it, bitch, okay? This motherfucker jumped over the goddamn barricade, and I was on the floor just flailing. Netflix producer got everything. It's all on camera. So you guys will be able to relive that moment with me. My mother did not go to the evening event with us. She's not a nighttime driver, and she was high as hell. She went home and went to damn sleep. The skate event was the last event. It was fabulous. Keisha really went over budget. She really went over budget for this. It was so much food. The pizza was from Chuck E. Cheese. Like, who the fuck told this bitch to get Chuck E. Cheese pizza, bitch? Y'all know Chuck E. Cheese pizza is the best pizza known to gay men. Chuck E. Cheese is some good. But give me pizza emojis if you know what I'm talking about. Who better than Chuck E. Cheese? And if you say DiGiorno, you might as well block yourself right now. But she had Chuck E. Cheese pizza. We were playing video games, bitch. I mean, it felt like I was 16 again, and I was dressed how I wish I would have dressed when I was skating. There was this moment where everyone sang me happy birthday, and my cake was there. I have 5 cakes downstairs, y'all. 5 fucking cakes, and I don't know what I'm going to have to get into the homeless, too. We got a lot of homeless donations as well, so Keisha will be dropping those off. The last event, one of the most precious moments was when Kanaya, and that is my gay brother's sister. She's trans now, so I have to call her what she is. But you know, when people change their gender, I always see them as they were. Like, he sees me as Brandon, not Boots, right? And he said something to me. Well, when she arrived, I was utterly shocked. I was so pleased. I was so happy to see her. And so much so that she's got to come to she's coming to the big house to do dinner on Thursday because I really, really miss her. She was the first gender-bending, non-conventional individual who I've seen in my entire life. And she came in high school in my 10th, 11th grade year. And I was famous in high school around then. And like I told y'all with that college experience, if I saw a nigga bitch up in Geesh, another one, I would be like, you'll never be me, X, Y, Z. But we had this coy attraction to each other because we were particularly dwelling in the same gender roles or whatever. And so she has this long, elegant hair. And I was just like, oh my God, like, it is so good to see you. Like, it was so refreshing to, you know, like when you miss somebody, but you don't realize that you miss them, you know? And it brought back so many memories. And I forgot how inspired I was by her. And she can skate her ass off, bitch. And when she came out there with them rollerblades, like she was just walking down the street, I had to step my pussy up. Because like I told you, you be a nigga bitch up again. You know what I'm saying? But it was fabulous to see her. Great. JoJo, my cousin, was there. His kids weren't there. But I tripped his ass up and I made him bust his ass on purpose because I'm a bully. Like that. You know, it was funny. It was funny. I find great humor in watching people fall down. Okay. But a lot of my fans were cheating. They brought these handicapped stroller things out there, making it look like they had one of them walkers and they old or whatever. But they was out there tiptoeing and shit like that. Bitch, let me tell y'all about Chris. Chris is my producer who's made all the beats on this next album. This was the first time we actually met in person. He's from Virginia. And he comes down. Chris is younger than us. He's like 27, 28. And Chris gets fucked up. Okay, Chris gets lit. He gets turned up. That was his first time skating, and I tripped him about 3-4 times. I'll be honest. I tripped him about 3-4 times, child. The 360 camera was everything, and it's a black-owned business too. So I'm gonna actually repost it and promote them later on, or tag them in the post I already put up, or whatever. So the night ended with a power outage in my neighborhood. Too much energy was exhausted, must be. And we get back to the big house or whatever, and everybody's flight was leaving early morning because everybody was trying to get to work the next day. So I had about 6 people in my crib, and I didn't want to go to sleep, but I crashed. I crashed on everyone. And I wake up to Sierra Graham, my makeup artist, being the last Mohican, and she was like, how long was I out, child? And I was like, Sierra, you was out, girl. I was going to let you sleep and stuff. And she's like, well, is the power back on? And I was like, Sierra, it's time for you to go. She said, all right, baby, I'm going. And it was fabulous. Then I wake up, and then I'm laying in bed, and I'm just like, did all that just happen? Like, I'm laying in bed trying to go back to sleep. The whale sounds, that's my new thing. I've been listening to whales sing as I sleep now. I'm listening to whale sounds and trying to figure out, did all of that just happen? And it definitely did. Fabulous. It was epic, bro. And to me, it signified growth. It signified a rebirth in me too. And I don't know if you guys can tell. It could be even reflected in the way that I'm speaking right now. But something changed. Something changed. And I feel like throughout that break I was taking, you know, that extended break that I took without any glam, without any makeup on, and really getting to know the journey of it all again. And I still have another week of break that I'm not going to use because I got to recoup some of this goddamn money that was spent, child. And I'm sorry, I don't know if it's the filter or what, but okay, it looks like I fixed it. Did I fix it? Okay, I fixed it. Anyway, but I feel renewed. I feel brand new. I feel rested. I feel rejuvenated. I feel like I want my voice back. But it's smoked out and there was a lot of screaming going on. I'm pleased with how everything went down. But again, that is the first and last time I'm doing a house party at my house. And the ending was fireworks going off into the crowd. I loved every single fucking second of it. I did. So today, excuse me, I woke up. My house still looks like a house party went on here. I let Maya take the week off, and I'm still going to pay her. But she's done enough. I mean, you've done enough. You were right by my side every step of the way, bitch. And I actually got interviewed for that reality show again today. And they were like, who's your best friend? And I said, my assistant. And it's crazy because other celebrity clients say the same thing. Their assistant ends up becoming their best friend. And I'm actually watching this show called Hacks right now on HBO Max. You should watch that show. It's a really fucking good show. And basically, you can tell how the star, that's her best friend, the assistant that's getting the short end of the stick. They spend so much time with you that they inevitably become your right-hand man, you know? And Maya definitely is that. And Keisha is like right there too. But I'm going to tell you something about Keisha. Keisha don't have to be around me to work for me. Keisha is always doing something. Always. She's everywhere, okay? She's everywhere to me, okay? And when I close my eyes, it's you I see. Did I evolve into a white girl? I must have, honey, because that's bougie brunch. Anyway, the last thing that I'll say is that you guys are going to be able to see everything, okay? Everything from the start of my birthday until the finale, which was yesterday, is recorded. Everything. Everybody got interviewed. Netflix, the producer, did it guerrilla style, but it was so thorough and it was so well executed. And I know because I'm used to editing my own content, I could see the angles he was getting. It is going to be portrayed in a fabulous, fabulous way. And I can't wait for you guys to see it. It's going to be great. And I can't wait to relive it. And it's going to be edited like True Life, like a docuseries style of content. And I'm really, really excited about that. Okay, so with that being said, I do have in my fan room downstairs, there is about 40 gifts that are there. I'm not going to open them until I can get back on Instagram. Okay, so if you did send something, you can still send something, but you have until the end of the month because I'm changing my P.O. box to be closer to my new residence. We've been going back to my old residence and bringing it back because we forgot to do it when I first moved. So if you still want to send a gift, I will still be opening it on the show. I don't know how long I'll be in Instagram jail. The last time I was in there for 2 days. But the maximum time I've been there was 30. So I don't know how long they're going to prohibit me from going live on that platform. But your gifts are safe. I did get them. them. They're downstairs, and I'm going to leave them in there almost like a memorandum of everything that went down. And I don't want anybody who sent me something to not be able to see me open up their package. So you are able to still send me gifts if you would like me to open up your business and stuff on the internet for the birthday unboxing is what we'll call it. And all of you guys are so supportive. Thank you. Y'all were on my social media hard, and it was probably because I wasn't on social media as hard as I was. And for that, I do apologize. And again, I'll loop this back around. I felt like I was cheating on y'all with the real world, which is, I know it's paradoxical. I know that's a dichotomy. But I'll say that I'm happy to be back with you. I am, and I'm ready to put the work back in. Okay, I'm rejuvenated. I'm relaxed. Next week, I do start back with my clients and stuff like that, and I'm so ready to see them. Let us pray together, shall we? We shall. God of the universe, God of love, God of light, I just want to, in front of my digital family, say thank you for such an epic fucking weekend, God. It was lit from Thursday until Monday. I want to say thank you for allowing me the ability to say no to a complete bag full of cocaine gifted to me on my birthday. I could have stuffed my entire face in that shit, and I said I don't want it. Thank you for giving me the strength to do that. Thank you. Thank you for each soul that was in my home. I ask that you remove that energy right now. I say thank you for each person that parlayed with me, bought tickets with me, spent at least 1 minute with me on any of my special birthdays. Thank you. Thank you for the abundance of people that fuck with me to the point I felt comfortable spending 15 stacks on myself and my family and my community. Thank you for the experiences therein and the evolution that took place throughout that. Thank you, man. I want to say that I want that energy for everyone. You know, and I want to say thank you for allowing me to guide them in witchcraft in terms of the happiness spell we casted before this event, because it definitely worked. And I'm definitely still feeling the remnants of that spell. Let them feel that happiness, man, because I ain't never been that happy. I don't remember ever being that happy, and it lasted for 3 days, but 3 days until eternity, God willing. Thank you, God. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I love you, and I'm ready to do your work. Use me as you will. Amen. All right, you guys ready to read? And again, all this will be recapped in a video that you guys will see soon. Okay, I'm still in the studio working on my album, and I can say that you will get 2 shows every single day this week. I didn't have you would have gotten a show at 11 a.m., but I didn't have a voice at all. Okay, so I wanted to make sure that I can project my voice in saying this, and particularly because we don't have the main platform, that being Instagram, I got to go harder on some other shit. But this is my second win. What do I mean by that? Here's a word for you really quickly. Your second wind. Not win, W-I-N, but wind, W-I-N-D. Your second wind. When you've reached a pinnacle of success, there's this moment of contemplation that goes on. It's happened to all of the celebrity clients that I've read. It happens after an extremely validating moment where you get a Grammy or an Oscar. To me, this was like that. Okay, you get a Grammy and an Oscar, you win some type of an award of some sort, and you have this moment of pause. Okay, and I took a moment of pause. I felt it coming, which is why I took this entire break or whatever. But it was a moment of pause, and a second wind is when you are swept upward again to rise to another occasion. I want to say right now, thank you for being with me as I'm on the second wind. Okay, there's a lot that's about to come out. There's a lot of shows coming out. There's a lot of press and material that is going to come out, and we're going to get a lot bigger than what we are right now. And I want you guys to know that the genuinity of my spirit is not going to waver at all. Okay, I don't get starstruck. I don't get wooed by crowds. I am going to stay the genuine Boots that you know. Now, accessibility to me might waver depending on some of the things that I have to do, but I promised my squad I will always be accessible to you. So if you're not a member of my squad, I suggest that you join, because I will always be accessible to them. We have our own group chat where we just chop it up and shoot the shits and shit. So if you're looking for a spiritual community, I suggest you join that. Okay, but this is the first day of my second wind, and you will catch your second wind too. And some of you guys some of you guys are sitting at a validating moment, not catching anything except STDs. Still itching? Yeah, I'm talking about somebody in particular I saw in my Facebook Live over here, Instagram. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, Twitter. How do you catch your second wind, Boots? Dream bigger and believe God for it. That's what you do. Dream bigger and believe God for it. I'm going to throw this to a slight break and then I'll be ready to read. The tip jar was open. I don't know if it's open at this time. Again, I'm going to put you guys on a share and a promotion mission for me, please, okay? If you're watching on YouTube, slide it off into somebody's DMs. If you're watching on Twitter, please hit that retweet button. It's time to start reading. If you're watching on Facebook, you know what? I'm going to do a sharing contest today. If you share the video, you run If you share the video, you are in the running of winning $100. I'll probably give away $100 a day. Okay, for doing that. So if you hit share, if you are thoroughly promoting, which my squad and my gang should, yeah, you run the race of getting $100. I'm going to support you if you support me, okay? Cool. I'm glad we had this talk. All right, so this song right here, let's play... What do I want to hear? Let's play Mars. It's incomplete, but it will be finished by Tamar Braxton very soon. Oh, Doppelganger update. There really isn't one. I'm going to be in Florida around June the 10th, and I'm going to be in LA around June the 27th, so all legalities that I got to handle are going to be handled in June. I think he's back online. I'm not sure if he is or not, but I think his services are free. I don't know what's going on. But what I do know is that I'm going to Florida to press those charges, because once you piss a bull off, there's really no unpissing, okay? And he's been wearing some type of T-shirt on his head. And let's just tell, I'm going to let him tell you what he's been doing, okay? One moment. I'm going to let you, I'm going to let the doppelganger speak for himself at this time before I throw this bitch to a break and we start reading. One moment. He sent me a message the other day, and this is what he said.
Smoking crack on live? That's me. That's me. Let me smoke crack on my live. Okay, girl, whenever that was, if I want to sit here and smoke crack on my... Not that's me. If you want to send me money for a reading while I'm smoking crack, that was on y'all. Okay, now I still read. But girl, I'm gonna shut up because now it's the problem. With smoking crack on live. That's me. That's me. Let me smoke crack on my live. Okay, girl, whenever that was, if I want to sit here and smoke crack on my... Not that's me. If you want to send me money for a reading while I'm smoking crack, that was on y'all. Okay, now I still read. But girl, I'm gonna shut up because now it's the problem.
All right, that's the update on him. Yes, he was smoking crack on live. That's him. That's him. That's him. He was smoking crack on live. I'll say this, that I don't know who told me this because I was fucked up, but they said if you were him and you were you, wouldn't you want to be you too? Yeah, but he gonna have to pay. So this is Mars. I'll be right back with the readings for today. Thank you for tuning in. I'll be right back.
It's so zero. It's just different.
Nobody likes you. You think it's crazy? I'm crazy like this. I'm gorgeous. In effervescent lighting. The way you staring at my derriere, like I denied it, but you tried it. Like I'm from Mars. You treat me like I'm from Mars. You treat me like I'm from Mars. I'm foreign, I'm Mars. You treat me like I'm foreign, but I'm driving in a foreign. I'm a superstar. You know me. You know I want everything. Luxury. You treat me like I'm foreign, but I'm driving in a foreign. I'm a superstar. Wait a minute, baby.
6, 7, 8. Thank you.
Like I'm from Mars, you treat me like I'm from Mars. You treat me like I'm from Mars. I'm foreign, I'm always. You treat me like I'm foreign, but I'm driving in a foreign. I'm a superstar.
All right, let's get back into the flow, darling. From Mars. Let's get back into the flow. I love you guys very much. Thank you for tuning in. Let's go ahead and get started with everything that we have to do. I will say this. All of your orders that you placed over the past week have been shipped. I got an update with the shipping department. Your cards will be shipped this week, okay? So thank you guys for being patient on all of your store orders. My store is still open. Supplies are limited right now for all of my magical practitioners. Also, the birthday gift digital package for $11.11 is still available. I have not done anything digitally over the weekend at all. So in that package, you do get a class, a spell casting class too. Because I felt like a lot of people were buying my magic and didn't know what the fuck they were doing. So I wanted to offer a class. Now that class is typically $100, okay? So if you got $11.11, bitch, get on there so that you know what the hell you're doing and why your magic ain't doing what the hell it's supposed to do, okay? There's also 3 records in there. They're previews, they're rough drafts, but I gave those to you. And there's also, what else in there? Oh yeah, there's a prophecy video in there too. I told you it was a surprise. Well, when I was under psilocybin, and everybody knows psilocybin is mushrooms or whatever, the Nepenthes experience, you guys remember this, I made a holiday out of it. Well, basically I prophesized in a video on there, and it's there, I can't listen to it. Put it like that. It gives me great anxiety to listen to. But it's in there, okay? And all of that is for $11.11. This is a $300 Boots Tarot value for $11.11. You might just want to go get that, okay? Especially if you are a spellcasting enthusiast, okay? Now, with that being said, it is time to open up the tip jar and see what we got going on tonight. Again, thank you for being with me on our traditional hour of 9 o'clock p.m. over there on Facebook, okay? Twitter, you're new, so welcome. And welcome YouTube as well. I'm going to hit refresh on this thing so I know exactly what is motherfucking goddamn available. Okay, and it looks like y'all bought everything. Y'all done bought everything. Y'all bought everything. Well, no, you didn't. No, you didn't. I lied. No, you didn't. We still have yes or no. Well, just check to see what's available. If you have a question as this goes on, let me know. I got you covered. Okay, girl? Now, with that being said, let's go ahead and start out here. Jamelia is here with a 6-month reading, and we will go ahead and get started. I bought it. The B-Day package is awesome. Thank you, Deidre. I appreciate you. What do I need to do to get to the next level in life, Boots? Ambrosia, get your head out of the clouds. I think that you are a bit distracted in life and you don't have a sense of purpose or where you are headed. If you get clear about that, I think you'll be clear as to what it is you are supposed to be doing. Psycho Black, I don't know, Boots, I saw a black snake. They're trying to ban your comments on YouTube. You might be talking shit. Boots, I saw a black snake in my garage. What does it mean? That motherfucker scared the shit out of me. It means you're protected. Do you guys remember when there was a black snake in my closet in my old house? Do you guys remember that? It was coming out of one of the boots that I had. At that time, I felt extremely vulnerable about something, and this was Spirit's way of saying I got your back, and it definitely had my back. So I'm going to give you the same message. That black snake is not evil. That black snake is actually healing for you. So you are protected in the midst of seeing that. Shakori, general reading. You have the King, Queen upright. You about to catch your second wind too, baby. This is talking about an upgraded. It to me also feels a bit unexpected too. So this is a surprise uplifting that you'll have as you are persecuting or pursuing something that you are trying to strive for. Let's see what Twitter's talking about over here. How does the rest of the year look for me? This is for somebody whose username I can't see. The Brandon card shows up upright. Duchess is upright. Flocka is also upright. Brandon upright is talking about being determined about something. The Duchess is talking about being an opportunist or seeing opportunity in something around August and September of this year. Flocka is also upright, so you'll have something to give in the months of November and December. It looks like a come up, and it looks like charitable notions that are here as well. Okay, come over here for Shalencia. Love reading, please, Boost. You have the Astro Internet card showing up in reverse. That is talking about don't seek, it will find you. If you have been pushing a narrative with a lover, it is not going to go accordingly. You need to trust God into bringing you what you want. Now, I will say this. God brought me about 3 hoes this week, and I didn't fucking not a damn one of them because I felt like they all had to clap. Now, with that being said, let's come up here with Jamelia. Jamelia 613, and real quick, let's see what we got going on with you. Everything's in fucking reverse. Everything's in reverse, and here's your upright. Reptile is upright. Your anger is a problem. Okay, and it is distracting. Your anger is going to take you completely off course. All I can read is potential because you are so upset. The gesture's in reverse. It's not even fucking funny. What I'm going to say is this. You have the potential to brainstorm and move in the next 3 months. There's also potential here to usher in a level of forgiveness when it deals with your family. This is happening in July and August of 2022. Porcelain shows up in reverse and the magic and ritualism. This is all theory, but this is talking about you can win over here if you weren't holding this grudge. I feel like you have a grudge against a masculine energy, and it could be a father figure. Because of that, you will be stagnant. Fix that and then move forward. This is consistent energy. Nothing's changing here. But there's potential to if you were to dub down that anger that you might be experiencing, okay? Minnie, General Reed, you got it. The Wild One shows up upright. It's about time to travel and have a good time. And make sure that you do so with a companion of yours. This is the Apprentice Tarot card that shows up here. Rennie Rucci is on this card, my apprentice, that I haven't spoken to since she's been filming that new show. They might have got her brain warped. I gotta go get my girl. Basically, take someone with you, a trusted confidant on a voyage. This to me feels like travel, but it can also be a spiritual voyage or a voyage of healing. Is she addicted to anything? Yes, you are. Okay, so you might want to curb that addiction that you might be experiencing as well with this. Who is this? Happy birthday. I love you. I love you, Julia. Thank you. Happy birthday. I love you. I just wanted a general reading, please, for the next 3 months. There could be a new vehicle happening with you in the next month or so. The Pharaoh shows up in reverse. A decision that was made that you are not proud of is going to rectify itself. I also feel like you weren't the only one that made a mistake with this. This, to me, deals with work, okay? You have the Dark Cheat card showing up upright as well here, too, going into July of 2022. That speaks of twin flame energy. I think that you might be collaborating with someone around that time period that is ushering that energy in. Y'all gotta hold on because my goddamn edges is hurting. Okay? I tried to lay my edges down like the baby hair and stuff like that, but they are in pain right now with this little, you see this band? Oh my God, I feel like I just took a kind of, ooh. Baby, that one didn't turn out right. I laid the hell, you see that edge? I'm on the edge with you. You see that edge? Baby, I laid that edge. I'm trying to grow the size out so you can grip that motherfucker. Woo, but I can breathe. I can breathe. That shit was painful. Y'all don't know what black people got to go through to lay burdens down. And this is my pineapple. Give me pineapple emojis, y'all. This is my pineapple. Y'all see it? It's my pineapple. Ain't it cute? Yeah, I know it is. I know it is. Okay, let's go ahead and continue. Twin flaming energy and the aspects of collaborations are happening down here, especially in the month of July with you. Do not be afraid to take advantage of that energy. Over here on Twitter, thank you for my pineapples, Twitter. Where I'm at. Am I going to get this internship for baby? Yes, you moon is upright. Positive things to look forward to. Is she going to like it? You're going to... Oh, man. Yeah, you are. It's going to challenge you, though. Boots Levinson is upright, and then the Boots God card shows up upright, too. You are destined to do this. You are destined to be where you are in terms of this. Y'all have no idea how much freer I feel after I took that off. Oh, my God. That shit. Ooh, Lord. Let me sip my tea. My fault. I thought I was plugging it. All right. Who there? This is for Nevaeh. Hey, Nevaeh, how are you? All right. Hi, Boots. Love your readings and happy belated birthday. Thank you. I just want a spiritual reading for who? For any messages Spirit or my ancestors have for me. Thank you. Okay. So this is talking about not going into business with somebody that we are liking or being affectionate with. They always say don't mix business and pleasure, correct? This is basically saying the same thing. If you do have that on your table, if you do not, this is saying do not get your passion confused with work. This is weird because it's saying separate what you're passionate about from what you do from 9 to 5. This is interesting. The only time I would pick this up is if somebody was like taking care of the elderly, but their passion was to be a musician. And it's saying that you still need to take care of something while you are executing a passion here. This is also saying that Brandy is in reverse. A makeover could be in store for you. You're not as confident about your physical appearance as I need you to be in order to be confident in going forward with what it is you want to go forward with, okay? You have the Kuji Funga card showing up in reverse. That's talking about you're losing faith with what? with new beginnings, with change. You don't think change is going to be the way that you want it to be. Raise your hand if you feel the same way. Raise your hand if you've been at the realm of change that has not been yours. And it almost feels like you're a guppy in a pond that just keeps raging, no? I'm going to say something that my mother told my 4th grade teacher before she took me out of her class. Sometimes change is good. Embrace it as it comes. Cool? Cool. I believe in you, friend. And get that makeover, okay? It makes you feel better. You know what I'm saying? It really does. Sometimes we feel better when we look like something in life. Ask me how I know. It's me. Surprise. It's my pineapple. This is my pineapple. Pineapple Express. Speaking of, did anybody go see that Machine Gun Kelly movie? He said it was the new Stoner movie. Did y'all go see it? I didn't see it, but I kind of want to see it. I want to see it, and hopefully that'll make me be a fan of him again, because I stopped being a fan of his ass. I mean, I went to fuck him and Megan Fox at that one point, but there was something real wrong with that Bloody Valentine video. So I changed my mind. But if y'all think I should fuck with him, I might fuck with him. How will the rest of this year go for me for Sierra Penn? Challenging. Why? So you can find your peace. I think you find peace in other people. This is going to help you find peace in yourself. It's going to be challenging for you. I'm not going to say you're going to have failure, but there might be a level of embarrassment, okay, especially over the summer. So be careful how you present yourself, especially with things in the public eye. Okay, be careful how you're presented. Okay, and then you also have the Homo sapien card showing up upright too. That deals with your insecurities. You're gonna be facing a lot of yourself this year. Okay, for the rest of the year, not a bad thing. Make sure you give yourself grace. And that's one of the biggest things my manager keeps telling me. She's like, Boots, just give yourself some grace. And amazing grace, honey, I feel really graceful right now, baby. No shade. Yes or no question. Is moving to the new company a good and lucrative move? Yes. Very much so. They actually have respect for you. Okay, the Troll Boots card shows up in reverse. I feel like part of the reason you want to move is because you were belittled on the working position. Let me ask y'all a question. My girls, right? How many of y'all have felt disrespected by a man at the workplace? How many? I want to know. How many of y'all have felt disrespected by your employer? Just employer, man or woman. How many of y'all have ever felt disrespected by an employer? Okay. I want to know this. I see you. Me too. I've never taken disrespect lightly, though. So after I feel it, I kind of lose it. And then I don't have a job after that. Or they'll try to find a way to fire you or, or whatever. But I just want to speak to those people. People who are in charge of you are still people. And some of them with power have forgotten that they're still human beings. Y'all are not ants to a colony here, even though people at the top who might never know your name, you know what I'm saying, might not view you that way. I need you to view you that way. If you're a waiter or a waitress, it is so easy to feel like you're always at the whim of someone else, when that's not true. We all breathe the same air. Part of that reason that you are experiencing that is because you don't believe that. My first job ever is at a pretzel place. The next job was at a Crocs shoe store. The next job was Panera Bread. The next job was a call center. The next job was a vaporizing company. The next job was passing out flyers at TMZ. I've been where you are. Don't think I got a big head, because just 5 years ago, can I talk? Can I tell you about it? Just 5 years ago, I just pulled a tarot deck out of my mother's garage and started reading you girls. Let's be clear. I dislike the celebrity who feels like because they're who they are, they deserve free shit. I dislike the boss who feels like they can talk to anybody any type of fucking way. But it starts with you, people, because you set the parameter of what you're going to accept in your livelihood. So accept something different. That don't mean reprimand that person that is talking down to you. It means get another job where they don't talk down to you. Believe yourself for more than what has been shown to you right now. Okay? Can you promise me that? Give me a promise ring. Okay? And some of y'all gonna quit your job tomorrow after I said that. I know you is. Good. I used to have the saying, don't quit your job without having another one lined up. I'm going to change that. Don't quit your job if you don't have faith. Because let's be clear, I didn't have a job when I started. Don't quit your job if you don't have faith. You know, we're not doing this. God does. God brings us what we expect to be brought. So if you expect to be disrespected on the job, you consistently will. If you expect to be disrespected by niggas that you fuck with, you will. If you expect to have to pay for a nigga every time you want a blowjob, nigga, I will. You know, I'm not. I'm actually holding out space for a husband that I know God will bring me, because he's brought me everything else I had faith in. So why shall I disbelieve you now? If you need an example, watch my show. If you need an example, scroll back to see where I started. Don't change what you're doing if you don't have faith. If you feel like you the one doing it, don't do nothing different than what you're doing and keep accepting the bullshit you've been accepting. Argue with them. Argue. Go back and forth. You can't talk to me like that, huh? No, I don't. Look. That's my... Squad, I need videos. Yeah, look. I'm not going to HR. I'm not going to argue with you. I'm not going to mediation with you. I'm going to quit. I'm going to quit. I'm going to quit. And I'm going to find something I deserve. I'm going to find something I got faith in. Yes, 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 yes. All right, next one before I keep going. I'm going to get my tubes untied. I'm going to get my tubes untied. I was just wondering, if I do this, will I be able to get pregnant and have a successful pregnancy or pregnancies? Yes. This is the newly born tarot card. This is easy. Thank you, Spirit. This is a definite yes. I think you might be fertile as hell. This is the shade upright. And as you can see on that card, I'm coming out the back. That's your tubes. Your tubes are coming out the back right now, saying, a whole new world. I wish I could project my voice right now. Excuse me. Yes, you will be able to conceive. I'm seeing 3 children and 1 set of twins. Report back to the big house, baby. Let me know what the tea read, baby, okay? We have Broderick. Hey, Broderick. But first, let me go over here to YouTube. Any messages for me for Serenity? The Carmen card is upright. This is karma in my tarot deck. Is it good karma? It is gonna come with some negative communication. So you might be like me, quick fire, cuss a bitch out. So somebody gonna cuss your ass out. But it is also gonna come with some victorious financial gains is what I'm feeling. But I also feel like this deals with a passion or a wish fulfillment happening with you too. Happening in the next 4 weeks. Business reading for Ashe. You have Elve showing up right. This is saying work harder. Work harder specifically on what, God? Puka, things that are not seen. This to me makes it feel like it's the digital marketing parts of it. Excuse me. If you'd like, I have a class on my website right now that deals all with digital marketing. Have you ever taken a business class by me? Raise your hand and tell me your experience. It can help you out with that. You might want to promote yourself a little bit more. Twitter, I have not forgotten about you. Will I continue majoring in chemistry? No. That's the devil. This says no. This says you walk away from it. Okay? You walk, no. This says no. I'm just telling you what it says, baby. And as the receipts show, I don't miss. I be feeling like them little herbs in there is bugs. Because, again, I told you I have a nice country home and I left the windows open to get some circulation, get some of that energy out. And the gnats just love to come inside, darling. It's okay. You know, I'm not that bougie. Well, I get into nursing school for Broderick. I'll pull your cards while looking over here on Facebook. Diamond, thank you so much for your flowers that you sent by way of RS Cole to my skate party. I really appreciate those. They're really beautiful, and they're actually the only set of flowers I have on my family room table downstairs. So thank you so much for those flowers. I love you. General reading for you. Bully Boots is upright. You need to get more aggressive about getting to money. I'm gonna pick on you. I've seen you talk about money and financial struggles. You even told me on the phone on the FaceTime when you caught me in the skate park that I can't afford it right now. You look so down about it. I want you to become a bully about your bag. Okay? Become a bully about your bag. Hold people accountable that owe you. Go to court for child support. Do what you have to do. When you have an aggressive mind towards getting compensation, I'm not dealing with abundance right now. This is typically talking about money, okay? When you become a bully to money, you will get it. But when you get it, Diamond, you're a witch. Sow a seed so you can maintain it at a level of abundance. Okay, when you're working below the barometer, I do suggest that you are ambitious about hustling and getting coins. But once you get those coins, what you gonna do with it? Plant a seed. My uncle gave me $100 for my birthday. I gave it back to him and told him to bury it. Okay, and I said it's going to multiply 10 times if you do that. And he was like, what? Like, mind you, again, going back to my birthday stuff, my family has this new reverence for me. And he was like, okay. He took a picture of it and sent it to me and everything. Motherfucker said he hit the slots and won 3 G's today. Couldn't believe it. Couldn't believe it. Same story for you. Money has always been fleeting to you, Diamond. When you get it this next time, bury something. Cast a prosperity spell with it. Burn it up. Burn up $1. Do something that attunes it to faith, and it will multiply for you. And your rich season is in July, so prepare yourself, sis. Prepare yourself. And I love you very much. When I get into nursing school, Broderick, those were your cards down here, wasn't it? Let me, I'll mop them. Yes, you will. You'll get in nursing school. I actually don't feel any resistance. Now, I know about that nursing exam real well, because Kay Wright, one of my clients, bitch, I was reading her every other day trying to get her into that goddamn nursing school. By the grace of my witchcraft, she got the fuck in. By the grace of my witchcraft, she got in. Okay? And now I tell her, you need to treat yourself to ice cream every week to celebrate. She ain't missed the ice cream date yet. Okay? You will get into nursing school. The first card upright is suggesting this fact, and you don't have to stress out about this over the summer. Okay, this is your summer. You're not worried about it. Okay, so report back with the receipt if you have one. Does my aunt have a message for me for Sierra? The Nepenthes card is upright. Interesting. The Psychic card is also upright, and the Pure card is upright. Somebody in your family is going to be pregnant with a little baby girl by October of 2022. Somebody in your family is going to be pregnant with a little girl by October of 2022. And it's also saying that you have the gift that she had. Well, what gift is that, Boots? Bow. The color purple is also significant too. The Psychic shows up upright. I believe that you're clairvoyant. Okay? I do believe that you are clairvoyant. How do I work that ability, Boots? Book a session. My June appointments are available on my website right now. YouTube, what's going on? Love you. Will I get into this rental assistance? Ooh. This says no. Why? We have unpaid debt. Pay it down and then ask me the question, because it's right there. This card is kind of, it's drastic. It can represent drastic change. Cypress can. So I say, is there a third party already involved? Yeah, well, yeah, but you got to pay them too. Hold on a minute. Okay, it's saying shop. You do got some ducks in a row, but you're going to have to shop for other ducks. Get somebody on your team that can actually push this forward. I feel like it will go through by the month of August, but there's a little time delay here. There was something, there's something in your background or something that is owed that is prohibiting this from happening. Why is my ex randomly on my consciousness? You were triggered coyly by something, a physical place. I don't know if you drove past a physical place. It's crazy how your subconscious works like that, right? Like you could... For me, it's Vegas, because the last time I seen my ex, it was in Vegas, and I whooped his motherfucking ass. But every time, who went to Vegas recently? The BBMAs was in Vegas, and the first thing I thought about was me dragging his ass down that damn hallway of the hotel room subconsciously, and it made me consciously think of him randomly, you know? So there was a physical encounter. Has that happened to you? You driving past the Popeyes, and then all of a sudden that night you're thinking about your ex and you don't know why? Well, it's because he used to get you the 4 for 4 with Popeyes. That's what I used to eat in LA because I was so damn broke, bitch. I had that 4 for 4. Give me chicken emojis. They had a 4 for 4. You get 4 pieces of chicken. You get the legs, the breasts, the motherfucking bitch, everything. And then I get some fries and some juice, bitch. And the Popeyes right up the tree, so I used to save the cup and go in there and fill it up every day. Oh, baby, them was the humbling days, baby. But yeah, that happens. Get it out your subconscious by acknowledging the place is no longer in reference to the experience. Thank you. I gotta go to Vegas this year anyway. May I have a love reading? Going through a lot right now. This is for J. Roy. You're putting yourself through a lot because you keep caring about somebody that consistently tells you that they don't want to be with you. I'm sorry to be hard on you, sister, but somebody has to. If you keep gassing up a car with no engine, it ain't gonna run. In his eyes, that relationship don't got no engine. But I also feel like he might be a bit of a controlling person. And I feel like when you're breaking away from somebody who doesn't want to be with you, they're losing control of something. So until he finds another individual to control, you're going to be at the whim. But that's called love bombing. Anybody been love bombed? Give me love and bomb emojis. Anybody been love bombed? That's called being love bombed. Oh, I love you, I want to be with you. But the next thing you know, he's not answering your phone calls. The next thing you know, he's getting absent and distant from you. It's a sick methodology to control someone. I don't want you to be in that anymore. And the hardest thing to do is to walk away from somebody that we love and that we've convinced that we love. But I believe in you for greater. You can't find your true love until you let that motherfucker go. I love you, Joy. Thank you. Kendra, I see you. Boo, can I please get clarity? I lost one of my boys because it was an accident, suicide, or natural. Does he have a message for me? He's still transitioning, so I don't want to touch the message part yet. Was it natural? Oh, no. This was a suicide. He took his own life, and he meant to do it. This is tragic. He knew what he was doing. He still knows what he's doing. And right now, he's kind of paying the price for it. Now, let's talk about suicide real quick. This is different because I don't normally entertain the suicidal energy. When you commit suicide, on the other side, you go through a journey that seems like you're living still. It's almost as if you haven't realized you've died and you are on a loop of experiences until you learn, someone opens the door, salvation kicks in, angels come get you, or something of that nature. Or someone of a metaphysical belief system intervenes here. I don't entertain suicidal energy because I succeeded in suicide. I died. And I was stuck in a loop for about 2 years, but it ended up being 5 minutes because someone came in and stuck their finger down my throat and I threw up all the pills in Atlanta. This is part of the reason I don't like Atlanta. This is the first time I've ever talked about this publicly. So, and I wouldn't even call it hell, Psycho Black. I wouldn't call it that could be someone's interpretation of what hell is. But it is a perpetual loop of understanding. You have to gain something from it. See, when you die from murder or natural causes or disease, the story's complete, the doorway is open, you have this reviewing type of situation that goes on. You review what goes on and you're reminded of what you learned before you ascend. When you choose to tap out of this, you haven't got to the ending. So you have to loop until you come back to the ending. It feels like forever when you're stuck in that loop though, because how can you get understanding from repetition? But I was there. And I'll go into more detail about that experience later because I feel like I've evolved and I feel like I'm comfortable talking about stuff like that. But I still won't entertain nobody talking about to commit suicide. You don't need to be on my live video then. You need to go see a therapist in real life. Okay. But he that was. So let's just pray for the family. I mean, and if you want to do the contact the deceased spell on my website, you might be able to give him some light in the loop that he's in. But I didn't go further than seeing that he was in one. Okay, thank you. How will my court case go, please, and thank you. Actually, better than you expect. I don't see punishable offenses here. I do see if you're going for money, you get the money you're going for. And I don't feel like it's going to be delayed. I think this is going to happen the next 2 months. New here. Hi, Damara. How are you? Can I get a general reading? Yeah. You have the Guy Wu card showing up upright. This is a card of perpetuated fear, but it's not real. Guy Wu upright. As you can see, the Guy Wu is the demon in the cave here. This is an individual who is projecting the demon in the cave. It is the fear of the unknown. I want to tell you, Damara, that you have the confidence to succeed if you would only take the first steps. Stop being so pussy. Take them steps. Okay? I love you too, Kendra. When will I meet my future husband? Baby, this summer. This is Hexwester upright. This is for Chanel. The Hexwester card is upright. That is divine partnership. Happening June 13th. And I don't even know if June has 30 days in it, but I'm getting June 30 for some reason. There might be a receipt somewhere in there, okay? Bring it back. Can you describe him? I'm seeing 3 different energies here. They're all pretty black. Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm open-minded. I actually have a date with a black man on Wednesday. What has happened to me? I don't know. Okay? Yeah, I know I don't like black. You know, if they dark, leave them in the park. I'm not a colorist. My dick is. Okay? My dick is colorist. My dick doesn't like chocolate. My dick likes almonds. My dick likes coffee. My dick likes white chocolate. My dick likes swirl. So I haven't really given dark-skinned individuals that much of an opportunity to get close. But I plan on changing that. So I'm going on a date with someone who has a huge penis. I mean, he has a huge bank account. So I'm going to be able to spend his money at this sushi place we're going to. Okay, I'm going to fuck him, and I'm going to report back to you and let you know how it goes. Cool? Thumbs up? Yeah? Okay. I'll let you know. The last dark-skinned nigga didn't last past the head. He busted too quick for me. He busted nuts too quick. So we're going to see what happens. Okay? Thumbs up? Will OnlyFans pick up with paid subscribers from his car? Y'all follow her OnlyFans. Keon, or give us a link or something. Cerberus is upright. You're being very modest about your OnlyFans. This is saying push the envelope, sis. That's what it's saying. What else can she do? Collaborate? This is the Boots Durango card upright. You ain't collaborate with me. I don't do all that OnlyFans. I actually deleted everybody off my OnlyFans. I blocked all the hoes I was following. Sure did. So I do think it's going to pick up. Boots Durango is also a card of like my birth right now, like right around now, you know. So like I would say you'll see some exponential growth this week. Okay, I'll put that on you. Exponential growth this week. What's coming in my near future for Shonda? The Ravage card shows up upright. Chaos. And, like, something from your past is going to come back and cause you chaos, but it's a test. You can choose not to entertain it. Well, now you can because I'm telling you what that's bringing. So make sure you say no. If she does, what happens? Insight. Okay, so clarity will happen if you resist. Okay? Over here, when will my finances improve? This is again for Chanel Valdez. Improved finances. When you stop spending money frivolously. Okay, I'm not going to say that you have a problem with responsibility, but I think that some of the stuff you think you need, you don't. Like this week, I have a refrigerator full of fucking food. I am not going out to eat. Except I'm spending that gorilla money. Not gorilla. I didn't mean it because he's black. I'm sorry. I am not racist. I promise. My dick is colorist, bro. I will date anybody. I'll date anyone. 21. Savage. Will my husband get that new position? Yes. Tell him I said yeah. Tell him the best psychic in the game said hell yeah. Okay, hold on. Okay, we got some more readings down here to do. We have one. What is that? What the fuck did you buy? Oh, a donation. Thank you, Tamika. if you would like to donate to the show, birthday donations are still up. I don't plan on reading them until I can go back live on Instagram, so I can read a list of everybody who donated to the show. So I am going to read your donation. She says, thank you for being you, keep soaring. So thank you, Tamika. I'll probably read that again at a later date, okay? We have 4 more to do down here, then we'll play Tarot Roulette, and then I'm going to masturbate. Mother, will my diagnostic mammogram come back normal? But it's not life-threatening, and it is something that can be dealt with because it was caught early. Okay? I don't think it's cancer. I think it's something, but I don't feel like it's cancer. It doesn't feel like cancer to me. Happy birthday. Thank you. I love you. Thank you, Zaya. Zina is your name. I like that. Here, let me give you a card. You have the Astro Internet card upright. Expect to hear from somebody that you haven't heard from in quite some time. What is that? Oh, shit. Oh. It's a big-ass moth, y'all. That moth is big. That moth is big. You picked the wrong house, moth. Hold on, I'm about to catch it. Y'all. I'm about to catch it. We got to release it outside. That moth is big. Look up the spiritual definition of a moth. I got it. Got it. He in there. He in here. Got him. That moth is big, baby. I'm releasing your black ass right the fuck back outside. Oh, he fluttering. Go. There you go. Boom. Ooh. Okay. Alexa, what is the spiritual definition of a moth?
Here's something I found on the web. According to yourtango.com, moths tend to represent wisdom, truth, concealment, secrets, subtlety, faith, determination, vulnerability, and weakness.
Thank you, Alexa. Hey, we saw a spiritual sign together and we clocked it together. Good shit, right? All right. Will I ever be a millionaire or close to it? Yes. This is for LaShisha. Shisha, that's what I put in my hookah downstairs. I would hit it tonight, but I'm a little fucked up. I gotta get this throat right and gotta get some head here soon. Will Marquise ever move back in with me and propose to me? No. I don't see that. Not right now, anyway. The wild one shows up upright. Okay. The wild one upright represents he's kind of frivolous right now. Is there any potential for this? The apprentice card shows up. By the time there is potential here for it, you would have done moved on. Okay, so I'm gonna say no. Do she need to be with him? No, he's a snake. No. It's a no for me, Wendy. It's a no for me, Wendy. It's a no. I love your jacket. Iris, thank you. I love seeing you. I hope you got back home okay. I heard it was some stuff going on, but I got that phone call, bitch, and I had to go. It's Versace, so thank you. It's actually Fusachi. Bitch, this shit is $30 on Amazon. It's a whole 2-piece, bitch. $30 on Amazon, bitch. Okay. It's a Fusachi. But I was really wearing Valentino with that brunch, though. Shit was cute. All right, we got 2 more to go. Let's see where we're at. I'm going to do these real quick, and then we'll play a game. Will I be able to start my new job July 4th? Yeah, at or around that time period, yes. Okay, so this is saying that job will be very successful for you. You'll keep it for quite some time. Longevity is here for you in the month of July with this job. It looks like you do start at the beginning of July, but I don't know if it's the 4th. What day is the 4th? Is that a Monday? I feel like that's a Monday. If it's a Monday, then it's a yes. It is a Monday. It's a yes. Okay, it's a yes. Okay. You also got the Pharaoh in reverse. Girl, don't blow your check now. You just about to get a check. Don't blow your check. Okay, cake up on the new job before you get fucked up trying to slide on somebody's knob. And that's your advice for today. That's your advice for today. Okay, who this? This is last one. This is Martika. On the last live, you mentioned me having 2 sole purposes. Can you tell me what they are, please? To. Whoa, that's crazy. To heal and bring people to God. To banish demons and send them to hell. Boom. Really good. And in the context of a 6-month reading, I just give you like a spiritual reading so you don't be using customer service like I didn't do my job. New love could be happening in the month of July, or a affirmed love happening in around that time period. August is a spiritual awakening here. Brandy upright in the month of September. I feel like rekindling happens around that time period, but I also feel like you might be doing some spiritual work around that time, like working in spirit for a purpose. General reading from Mickey, I got you. Phoenix is in reverse. Be consistent. Nothing is going to change. You have to be consistent doing what you're doing so that you can become abundant with what you're doing. You're in the right place. Just keep going. And I also feel like you're going to be challenged in the month of September in terms of the spirituality that you have. Baby, am I getting a new job tomorrow? Yes, you are, Bree. Congratulations. I'm going to throw this bitch to break real quick. If you want to donate to the show, you can. And if you want to ask me a question, but you don't want your business on the show, that is perfectly fine. You can use my text message readings. They're located on my website right now, www.spiritsquad.org/tip jar. And we have text message readings, 1 question, deluxe 3, and we have the big one, which is 5 questions. And I will be sending a newsletter in the morning with a discount for the week, okay? Tomorrow I'll be live at 11 o'clock a.m. and God willing, I will be live again at 9 o'clock p.m. Stand by. We're going to play a game of Tarot Roulette, and it's still not too late to hit share or share this on YouTube or Twitter. Some lucky retweeter or sharer will get $100 for promoting the show. So thank you guys very, very much. And tomorrow I will have all of those bot followers figured out because I was completely lost as to what the hell I was doing today. But rightfully so. I don't feel like this was for people who weren't a part of the journey or the tribe. So thank you for being in a tribe called Boots. I'll be right back. This song that I am going to play is, let's get a little sexual. This is Wet by me. Okay? I hope you guys like it. It's some of you guys' favorite song. And I'm just trying to pull it up right now because typically I don't use this phone for this. Where is the goddamn song? Here we go. I'll be back. While I'm doing this, give me water emojis and tell me what makes you wet. I want to laugh.
Come inside, the lights are off. I'm so turned on, ready to give it to you, whether it's soft or rough. Can't get enough. You're a freak, I bet. I know you want me to give it to you, moist and shit. Lick down your neck, so passionate. Tonight we won't regret anything that we say
Or what?
or what we did. So release your inhibitions and give way. You're so wet, so wet, and release your inhibitions and give way. I'm going deep, so deep that you are drowning in it. Out of the cage, your moaning sounds like lions roaring. I'm off the train with my tongue out. I know you enjoy it. Say my name, cause it's destiny. We made these children.
You nasty. You nasty as fuck.
Rock up my baby as you beg for me.
Alright, that's my song Wet. You guys know how to play the game. Basically, you just drop your questions, use a lot of emojis, and I will be going rapidly fast and reading them. Again, I shall be here at 11 o'clock a.m. tomorrow, so hope you guys tune in. I'd love to see you there as well. And again, we are in Instagram jail, so Instagram is still going to be popping. It's just going to be content, though. Content driven, and I am going to repost a recap of my birthday over there, too, tomorrow, okay? And I love you. Thank you for being here. And let's go ahead and do this rapid fast. Hey, Twitter, let me show you some love. Hey, Boots, will college internship go good? Yes, it will. Just don't be lazy. Okay? Hey, Mother, general reading for Heather Ware. Don't let anybody hurt your feelings to the point where you stop doing what you're doing. Big one. Okay. Is my nephew resting in peace? Will his killers get what they deserve? Yes, he is very much so in peace, and he's joined by excuse me, Twitter. Sorry about that, Twitter. He's joined by a black dog or a brown dog. I'm sensing, so he could have had a dog growing up or something like this. Will his killers have justice? One of them already is. He's already locked up. I do feel like justice will be served. He's not fretting about that, though. When will he call me again, Boots? When he's at home. Where he at? He with another bitch. When he get from that bitch, he'll call you again. Well, I love this new job for Lotus Blue. Yes, the judge card is upright. Positive energy is definitely there. JD, general reading, you have the newly born tarot card. Expect new beginnings to happen with you very soon, especially in aspects of platonic relations. Do you see me moving to Atlanta? The shade is in reverse. Yep, everybody moved to Atlanta. Carmen is also upright. It will do you well to move there. May I get a pregnancy reading, please, for Johanna? You have the Dark Astro Internet card showing upright. Results are going to be false. That's what that's saying. Results are going to be false, but you are going to indeed be pregnant, okay? Will the vaccination go well? Oh, my God, my makeup artist is getting vaccinated so she can come to the BET Awards with me. Oh, Sierra. Hold off on it. Don't do it right now. Don't do it right now. I'm going to wait. We can get you. I'm going to try to get you a bootleg card, bro. You ain't got to do it right now. But will it go well? Yeah, you'll be fine when you get it, okay? Boots, why can't I get pregnant? You need to see a licensed doctor for this, but it's a fixable problem. Okay. When will I hit the lotto? You don't. And baby, let me tell y'all something real quick. This is the last thing I'm gonna say before I let y'all go. Don't ask no psychic what the lottery numbers is. If we knew, we would have won it. Okay. I don't believe in the lottery. I feel like it's a scam. I do. I've talked about this before. I think that they hire someone to play the part of winning $32 billion. They take care of them for the rest of their life. And I think that the government keeps that money. I don't believe in the lottery. But I do believe in like state scratch-offs and things at a state level. I believe in that because I've won scratch-offs and I used my lucky oil. And y'all remember that squad when I went off that squad and I put that lucky oil on them things and I hit 4 out of the 5 scratch-offs I bought? Yeah, I believe in that, but I don't believe that you randomly win $32 million after taxes and all that. I think that they say, you got to play this part. We're going to take care of you and your family. You'll never have to hurt again a day in your life, but you ain't getting $32 million. But whatever you want, whatever you need, honey, we got you, girl. That's what I feel. That's just what I feel. And maybe it's real. Maybe it'll be exposed. Maybe it won't. But if it is, then run that receipt like you've been doing. Look, I thank you guys so much for watching tonight. I typically don't do lives after my 11 o'clock show, but this week I'm trying to get back in the swing. I'm catching my second wind. So, allow me to reintroduce myself. I'm Boots. I'm the hip-hop oracle, best psychic in the game right now, and I'm the best at what I do. You're also the best at what you do, too. So, give me a trophy emoji on the way out and tell me what you're the best at, and I hope to see you guys tomorrow. Again, my sessions are available. You can go on my website right now to book for the month of June, and I also have text message readings available if you weren't able to get your question answered today. I love you very much. I hope you guys have a fabulous night. And the name of this song is kind of like Wet, but it's a bit more raunchy. This is You Better. And I hope you guys better come back tomorrow. Have a nice night, everybody. Peace and love.
Yo, you better fuck like your life depends on it. You better fuck like you're trying to have them kids. You better fuck like you were 18 again. I just went through puberty is what I said. You better fuck like you're trying to give some head. Better fuck like you're trying to break that bed. You better fuck like a nigga finna give you some bread. Better fuck like you just got a cherry again. You better fuck like you just jumped out the window. Replace your body with the pillow. Mama found out you were not in bed. Call my phone while you was getting some head. You better fuck like you are a newlywed. Better fuck like you're trying to get extra credit. You better fuck like the first time you try weed. I know what you need. You need to fuck. You better 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 fuck something up real quick. You better fuck. 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 some up real quick. Fall, I fuck in the fall. Yeah.